here we are going to check the bear trap in my wife's car because my truck has a problem, mechanical problem, which I had last week, which got fixed, which obviously wasn't fixed. So I got to go back tomorrow. So we're in a little RAV4 with all the gear. If we get a bear, it should be interesting. Not too sure where we're going to put it, but we'll worry about that later if we have a bear. And also got a little passenger back there. Hey, mister. So grandson might see his first bear up close and furry. We'll find out. So we're here. I can tell there's no bear because I hear nothing. Usually when there's a bear, you hear it. A lot of breaking of branches and stuff, usually. Sometimes they're pretty quiet, but often when they hear the car stop, they kind of get a little bit busy. No bear, but he hit the oil. Look what happened here. Nothing. Yeah, so we'll be setting some more. Did he come back? Did he not come back? Who knows? Don't know how he's getting the oil out of there, but he is. Anyways, we'll set things up so we don't check anymore. So first check, no bear. Let's see what happens with the camera. If there is a bear, not much to the set. I need that moss. You have the pan, bait, some sweet stuff, and I had something else set. I had an M15 which was sprung, but squirrels are hard on M15s. And look how it's dug up here, see? That's what's making me think maybe there's a bear, because that's a lot of digging. That's a lot of digging. And see the trees that are torn up there, it's because I've caught bear there. We'll see what the camera will tell us. But it could easily, but again, nothing's really that disturbed. So anyways, I'll burn more gas tomorrow. If I see nothing in a day or two, I'll pull and I'll wait. It's always a gas thing. Gas is expensive. And I like driving around the woods, but I got other stuff to do in the woods besides drive around. So that's the excitement of the first check. So there is a bear coming to the baits. You saw him there on the left. Here he is. He did not get caught. Just not a big bear, not a small bear. I put it this way, I want him. Hopefully he'll be here tomorrow with a bit of luck. He just didn't step on the trap. He didn't go to the fresh bait. He went to the old bait, which was working. Seems to be fairly well furred. That's his butt. These are what you call close-ups. Lucky he didn't take the camera. On the left. And yeah, this sucks. Missed him. Missed him at least twice. He's not far. So, yeah, I'm disappointed. I missed that bear a few times. I don't really know what happened. I'll go up for a closer look, put some gloves on, reset, but that's worth a couple of frigs. So yesterday I forgot a card for the trail camera. So we have 2 days of pictures to see, and you'll see what we're trying to catch. There we go. So there, it's a decent sized bear. Close up of his butt. I'm guessing it's a male. Notice 835. He's always focused on that empty bag. I don't know if that's better. He's trying to get what's in there. See, the belly's still nicely furred. So that first night he came and he didn't go towards, didn't go near where the traps were. And he's right beside. I mean, we're between the camera and him, there's a trap. He just avoided it. He just wasn't interested in what was there for him to eat. So he spent the evening there. Whoop, he's up in the air. See what he's doing right now? That's going to be an important thing to remember later. Oh, what do we have here? We have a rabbit. I don't know if you see him, you have a rabbit eating there. And of course the problem is every time you don't catch the bear, well, all of a sudden he can just leave. And if you go out in a trot and see where he's lying again, I didn't know he was doing that. And that's kind of like important. So, you know, so I arrive next day to find out that nothing happened. So first check, disappointment. So I set some more. I put more bait and I set some more. He really likes that spot. That's where we filmed him. So I set it where he was digging at the root. But I'll go through this quickly. A lot of pictures will be making that set. Okay, the set's made. Oh, I'm not gone yet. Whoop, and I'm gone. And 7 p.m. Look who shows up again. And here you see the trap is not sprung. You can just see the edge of the trap, and he's sniffing around. And I'd put candy. So 8:49. He's walking around like he's inches away from me. He just has to step on the pan. It's all over. But what does he do? He lies down. Right now his foot's right on the edge of the trap. So he's going to set off the trap, but he's going to set off the trap with his body. Now the trap's sprung. So here, trap's not sprung, 8:56. 8:57, he's gone, the trap's sprung. So probably spooked him. Oh, and he's back. He sits around, so he's not, but the trap's sprung now, and he sprung it by lying down on it. So obviously when I go tomorrow, if he's not caught, and hopefully he will be caught, but if he's not caught, I'll be putting it a little bit more towards the right. Let's try to catch him by the back foot. I like a front foot, but I just want to catch that bear. Like, I've got 3 checks. This will be the 4th check tomorrow. That's I like catching him the first check, which every trapper does, but what can you do? It's not, if it was easy, well, everybody would do it. He's a fairly decent sized bear. There's somebody bow hunting about less than a kilometer away. So I don't want that bear to go on a trot and all of a sudden find this guy's baits. I'd say it's about a kilometer away. So then all of a sudden he'll get, somebody else will get him. But I could see missing again because if going at that angle. And again, I have the problem with my trucks being broken right now. So we're going my wife's car, so I can't bring a whole bunch of stinky bait in a bag and everything. I can't transport some of the things I need, so I'm going ultra light, like old candy kind of stuff, which is good, but, and here I am, that's this morning. And what you see is somebody who's really disappointed he didn't catch that bear. That's it. And boom, changing the camera. So, well, there's no picture. So that's where we're at. So hopefully it'll happen tomorrow. So day 4 of checking an empty trap. Not talking too loud because bears are never, that bear can hear me now. Like he's lying around, the food's here, he's got cover, it's been hot out, he's got water. He's listening to me right now. And he came, he didn't spring anything. He didn't lie in any traps like he did the other day. He came from behind, look at that. Came from behind, knocked everything. I really need my truck because we can't haul bait. Can't haul bait with my wife's car. You know, you're gonna just pollute the car too much. So I'm going to change a few things here, see what's what. But yeah, fourth check that the bear's here and I'm not getting him. That's trapping. So check 5, I think, and we got really unlucky. We had him, and he wasn't caught well, and he got away. Check out the bit of claw in there. This is what we have here. He sprung. I had him on the trail behind because I saw in the pictures he was coming from behind, and he definitely got caught. Look, we knocked the camera down. Had a crap. Did a bit of tearing up of trees here. So he was caught. He was here for a few minutes. Well, a few minutes. I don't know how long it takes for a bear to do that. Often enough, you could almost plant potatoes after you catch a bear, but you know, he's a little bit of a fight circle there. So we'll reset, but that's not good. But the thing is, he's got no wire on him. He's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, except for whatever, the snare, like here, the snare is this size. I'll show you the snare now. The snare closed down to there, which if it's high up in his foot shouldn't be a problem. See, all the edges are smooth and everything, so. The thing is, it's not going to make him any easier to catch. Things aren't going as well as they should. It happens. So a different day, different check. Obviously educated bear now, once you miss him, eh? I'm just looking there. Look at that tree up there where it's all scratched. He was using that snare for a minute or two before it slipped off his foot. Different weather, windy day. So he's coming in through the back. So I put a trap in the back. He took a beaver carcass last night, so I have another beaver carcass. So he's got an eldritch snare here. He's got another type of foot snare there. So anyways, keep on doing the same old thing, get the same old result, but we'll see what happens. He's gonna make it. He keeps on coming back. We're gonna get him. Just got to be patient. Waiting game. They're not that hard to catch, but they're not stupid either. So good morning. Welcome to Musher's Tales. I'm driving on a bush road now, so I'm not being completely reckless. Going to check the bear trap. Pretty discouraging bear trapping this year, in the sense that there's not much action so far. Only one spot, and at the one spot I got a wise guy that's making me burn up gas and not getting caught. Well, he got caught once, and now obviously he's a lot smarter. He got caught and he got out of the snare, which is offhanded. I think it's the first time that ever happened to me. Don't really know what happened. He lay down on the trap once, so I'm figuring it was something like that. He lay back down in the trap because it was in the same area, and he was poorly caught and he slipped out. At least he's not, you know, he didn't leave with anything on him, which is everything. He's been back, but when he's back, he's just taking a beaver carcass I put and getting the heck out of there. He's not going after the candy anymore, and he's being very careful, which good for him. But it's a pain in the ass to drive out every day and check an empty trap. And of course, he could be there today. I got 4 traps around that the beaver carcass I put yesterday, so you know, he's gonna make, if he keeps on coming back, he's gonna mess up. And I could have him today because I have no one to help me. So that's usually how it goes. Other spots aren't working, but again, if I check the dates when I usually catch bears, it's usually around the 15th of June. That's, you know, let's say the 10th to the 15th, that's a hot time. So really, if it weren't such an abnormal year, we're ahead of schedule. But that's, anyways, Anyways, if there's something at the bear spot, I'll turn the camera back on. If there's nothing there, I've got to decide if I'm going to reset, start from scratch, or I don't know. Not too sure what I'm going to do. Bit of a quandary. The spots I want to set, trees aren't big enough to tie to. So right now I have 4 traps set around one little tiny spot in about I don't know, about 3 feet by 3 feet, and it's all tied to the same tree. So I could have a heck of a mess if I have a bear. But as long as he's there, we'll sort out the mess later. So that's it for now. So I hear no cracking. That's a bad sign. And looking from here, I could see all hell broke loose. I see stuff tipped over, I see traps sprung. The camera looks okay. I see traps dug up. Ooh, well, the camera hopefully will tell us what the heck happened. I see one trap sprung. 2 traps sprung. Over there too. Anyways, I'm going to turn this off and get to work. I'm back in the car, heading back. I have to hustle my bustle a bit because my wife will be a little bit worried. I've been gone for a bit. I reset an eldritch type snare where he's in the trail, about 15 feet away from the baits. That's probably my best set. I got rid of a bucket he didn't go to, and I put another bucket in, which is the same color as the buckets. He could be going by color. He doesn't like yellow, I don't know. And then had a hard time wrestling with one of the sets, so I had to change everything around. Anxious to look at the videotape to see if got anything got captured. The camera could be buggered up because I haven't had any films on it yet since the bear knocked it around. So might have nothing. But he got caught in 2 snares. 2 snares he got caught in. And, one had hair in it. It was closed pretty tight. Like tight, I don't know how he got out of it. He had to be caught by a toe or something. What he's probably doing is digging gently around him. Anyways, he's got 2 little beaver carcasses in 2 different spots. And if we don't catch him, well, we'll set again tomorrow. I mean, that's why it's called bear trapping and not bear catching. But this one is definitely a challenge. It's one of the toughest. These big bears, they don't get, well, big bears, he's not that big, but anyways, they don't get, they don't get that size by being stupid. But I've definitely pushed my luck. I mean, I don't really understand what's going on, and he's smarter than me right now. But let's just hope he's not gluttonous. Well, let's hope he's gluttonous, because that's what's bringing him back. But he's definitely avoiding the captures. So this is a time when I wish we were allowed neck snares in the spring again, because it'd be a done deal with the trails I found today. Bugs are pretty bad. My right here is burning to all heck, so I got chewed pretty good. I figure we'll see. Not that it really matters, because that's what it's like in the woods this time of year. There's bugs, I mean, it's all, but when you're chewing on your ears, it's not much fun. And when you're listening to every crick and crack in the woods, because like it or not, the bear's not far, and you're bent down, and I must have been there a good half hour for sure. So, you know, he knows you're there. You know, I've read stories and heard stories from people where they feed the bears and they make noise and the bear comes out like right after they leave. That's not unusual. Like I've caught bears a half hour after I set. You know, I've caught bears in the morning and removed them and caught more bears in the exact same spot in the afternoon. But anyways, we're set and we'll see what happens, and we're heading back home. Anxious to see what's on that, if anything, on the diskette. Till later, I need both hands. So I'm back home and checking out the video, and it's kind of interesting. Here's what we see. So first thing we see is checking the empty snares. Notice the time. Okay, and here, look, 5:53. This does not look like to be the same bear. It looks like a smaller bear. Whoop, we're going to kind of slow this down a bit. And this one here, it looks like he's caught. Looks like he's caught by a right front foot. So don't see him get caught because it's every minute, but he looks like he's caught by a right front foot. 5:39. Just kind of standing around. Once again, I can't see if there's any wire on him. Anything. 5:53. Can't see anything really. Okay, now we're at night. 9:15. Bear is on the extreme right. Show my finger here. Right around there. And he's on extreme left. You just see a blur. Here he's in front. This is it looks to be a much bigger bear. It's a decent sized bear. Decent sized bear for sure. The bucket's tipped over. Fur doesn't look so good all of a sudden though, which wouldn't surprise me. I mean, look, his belly almost clears a bucket. So he's a big one. Notice he's at night, the other one wasn't. So we're not chasing ghosts. See his eye. And here he's lying on his side. So here he's caught. And you can see the cable up in the tree. So he's caught there. He's on his back. So he's definitely caught. Looks to be caught by a back foot. He's bracing himself. He's broken a few trees. And here I am today. Seeing the mess. Oh, okay. Totally unrelated video now. This is just somewhere else. It's a moose. Just watch closely what the moose is going to do. So the moose walks off screen. You can see his butt. I'll move this a bit. You see his butt a bit. It's a video, so his nose. You can hear him breathing. And he hits the camera with his nose. And he's gone. So, cool video. Hope you enjoyed that. And maybe we'll have that bear tomorrow. Or the other one. Or both. Thanks for watching.